Friends, I hope you're ready for an encouraging word today. The word of today is options. Recently, I woke up and I was just in a super good mood. I'm usually just in a super good mood, but I was in a super good mood. And I woke up and I told my wife, I said, today is going to be a great day. She said, you always say that. I went and told my kids, I said, kids, today's going to be a great day. They said, Dad, you always say that. I said, no, I'm telling you something. Something is different. Something is extra about today. And I said the word extra, and I didn't even really realize what I was saying. And so a little bit later throughout the day, one of my friends called me and he said, hey, I need you to pray for me. And this is a friend of mine that I've been praying to get through some things. And I said, man, what's going on? He said, man, I know that we were praying for breakthrough, but God just gave me options. I said, what do you mean? He said, God just gave me 3 options and all of them are good. And I said, wow, that is amazing. And we prayed and got off the phone. And a little bit later, I felt the Holy Spirit speak to me and said, there are so many people that they are about to have options. I don't know if you realize what I'm saying. There's been times that you would be looking for one answer and you would just take it. But you are about to experience options. You've been applying for jobs, nothing. You're about to get a lot of them. Whatever you've been looking for, all of a sudden, multiple options are coming out. I had a friend who was looking for a house and they said, nothing's opening up. And then all of a sudden, their realtor called and said, I have options for you. Recently, I was believing for something and nothing was really making a way. And then all of a sudden, 3 things opened up. There were options. And then another one of my friends called me and they were just laughing and they said, you know, Apostle, I'm having a great day because I was praying to God about something and now I have options. Instead of me just saying, God, can you make a way for something? He made a way for multiple things. And this person said it was almost like God was saying, choose what you want. I'm giving you a variety. I'm giving you options. And this was all in one day. And I was just so excited that day. And the Lord kept speaking to me all day, to me personally, saying that there are things you've been praying for that you are about to have options and you get to pick what you want. And then that night as I was kind of just trying to wind down, the Lord was speaking to me about how many of his children, just like the children of Israel when they were in captivity in Egypt, he heard the cry of their oppression. And I want you to know that your God hears you. God hears you. And when you're looking at a situation that looks like there's no way out, there's no hope, there's just not going to be a way out. There's going to be options. I remember recently I was really praying to God about some finances. And my wife was like, you know, what are you going to do in this situation? And I said, well, the old timers used to always say, you throw gasoline where there's fire. And so I said, I'm going to get up and I'm going to look at our ministries and our businesses tomorrow. And the ones that are thriving, I'm going to put my hands on. So I went to the office and I looked at all the ministries and the businesses that we had. And I called my wife and I said, hey, I got a good problem. She's like, what? I said, everything that I went to look at is thriving. Everything I went to look at to see which one I wanted to devote my morning to, I was going to put my time towards the one that was moving forward the best. I've got 4 or 5 options that are doing really good right now. We have a lot of different things that we do. And so I had options on what to invest my time in. So I kind of sprinkle shot it. I kind of put a little time here, a little time here. And everything that I put time into that day flourished. And at lunch, I went home and had lunch with my wife. And I said, you're not going to believe what happened today. I invested my time this morning into 5 different things, and every one of them started flourishing as soon as I put my hands upon them. I had options on what to spend time with. So friends, I'm telling you, you've been looking for a way out. You've been looking for that opportunity. You've been looking for something to happen. I remember I had a young person ask me, would you please pray that I have one good friend? Now this touched my heart. this person said, I want you to pray that I have one good friend. And so I was praying for this person, and a few weeks went by, and I said, hey, how's that prayer request? And they said, you're not going to believe this. At my school I'm at, I've got 5 friends that I would call close friends. And I've never been happier in my life. It's like, and this one person told me that I went to the lunch cafeteria, and I didn't know anybody in there. Different people were asking me to come sit with them. I had options of who to sit with. I'm telling you, God has your best interest in heart. And this prophetic word is for you today. You are about to have options. I'm just telling stories. I thought I was going to try to stop, but I'm not stopping. Had another friend of mine call. He said, Joe, I've been praying for a ministry job to open up, but what happened is 3 or 4 doors opened up. I've got options. Another friend of mine's a traveling minister, and his phone's not ringing. People weren't calling him. And then all of a sudden, people started calling him. He said, I actually have options that I got to pray into to see where I go, because God is that good and God is that faithful. So friends, declare this over yourself today. I have options. Some of you didn't say it. Say it with me. I have options. God is providing options for me, and I'm going to go through the right door at the right time. I hope this encouraged you. If it did not encourage you, something's wrong with you. I'm just saying, something's wrong with you, okay, if this didn't encourage you. Because I'm encouraging myself. That's what King David did. He encouraged himself daily, because options are my portion from the Lord.